Many people in the not too recent past just accepted the fact, I'm getting older, I've got arthritis, I can't do things. And people are less likely to accept that today. Andrews Sports Medicine, we've always been known for not only providing outstanding, excellent care for patients, but also being on the cutting edge of both research, technology, and surgical techniques.
We always want to be on the cutting edge of what we do, not for just the sake of being on the cutting edge, but if it can determine or help us achieve better outcomes and more predictable outcomes, then I think that it's the right thing to do.
The addition of the Mako system has been really a game changer in terms of the way we perform hip and knee replacements. This is one area where I get to go into the operating room for a fairly short period of time and really make a change in somebody's life.
They say, I see that you do robotic surgery. What does that mean? And how does that work?
People need to understand that this is not a situation where the surgeon sets up the robot and then goes and gets a cup of coffee. What we're able to do is look at a three-dimensional image of the patient prior to surgery and then make some plans on how we want to make the cuts, and those are customized to the patient's anatomy. We then bring the patient to the operating room and essentially show the robot arm where the patient is in space. The surgeon is still doing the entire operation, but essentially what happens is the robot arm keeps our hands in the appropriate plane so that those cuts are perfect every time.
But it doesn't do anything without you telling it to do it. So you still control the buttons, you still control the saw, the drill, whatever it might be that you're using. You know, it basically directs you so that you can become more predictable, more accurate, do more reproducible surgery.
There's no substitute for experience, but when you get a tool that will allow you to be that precise and have the experience to do the surgery, it makes for the best outcome. Andrews Sports Medicine has a decades-long tradition of being on the cutting edge of orthopedic technology, and the Mako system allows us to continue to be on that cutting edge and make sure that patients get the best available care.
To have somebody just come back to you and say, you've given me my life back. People have always asked me, well, how can I thank you? And I say, you can thank me by getting well and getting back to enjoying your life the way that it was.